Alright, so we're going to pick up where we left off with the tribe of Uppies. Where we left off, things were not good. Things were really, really bad. We suffered absolutely catastrophic losses. So if we look at this... Oh, good, her body is still there. Yeah, so if we look at this, you might remember... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was, Luxray has an A stream streak. If you might remember, so we got kind of triple whammied that we landed on a tile that was like a big event kind of thing to get the ship core. And it was surrounded by insects, so I couldn't caravan off or anything like that. And it was just starting to clear it when we had a psychic suppressor show up, knocking down, I believe it was all the women's consciousness to 50%. And so with that, I was already fighting on like really, really bad terms, but I needed to clear out the bugs from immediately around so I could caravan out to deal with it and get back. And I got like one or two more nests where my group was separated from like all those who were suppressed and not really able to fight at the ship, and then a handful of people down there actually doing the fighting. And we had a really, really juicy Shambler of Assault of like 60, 70 Shamblers show up. And they were separated. I couldn't get the groups together before the Shamblers were going to arrive, especially with the Psychic Suppression. So we just did our best to try and fight it off. Needless to say, that was a very unlikely to win fight, but we gave it our all. And ultimately what happened is the Shamblers just tore the place up. You can still see where they tore some holes through the sides of the ship. You have dead flamingos on board and all that. Now, you can see here, one of our colonists almost got back to the ship, but didn't make it. This person here is unnamed because they're a creepy joiner. And for those who don't know, within 30 days of joining, something's going to happen. They're either going to leave, they're going to betray us, or something else will happen, and we don't know what that is yet. And technically there's a possibility that this person will just stay with us. But that isn't a guarantee. And then meanwhile, we got two infants who we just fed and then immediately just ran off to do stuff. So we're in a bad, bad way. Hey, Vicent, thank you, Ianek, for the 495 stream streak, which is ridiculous. So thank you so much for that. Now, I believe we got a Mech Resurrection Serum. It's still here, thank goodness. That we got at the end of yesterday's stream, and I forgot about that. So I need you to stop right now, Sherry. And while that body's still good... Sherry, I know you're tired and you're starving and everything is awful, but I'm gonna really need you to work with me on this right now. I need this person resurrecting now, because you are going to have mood break after mood break after mood break. So let's get you inside just in case there's an attack, and then Sherry needs to take care of themselves. Alright, so already things are looking significantly better, because we've gone from one adult to two adult, and at least this adult should stay. So you ate something, and you're gonna go sleep. Baby's starving. Give you a couple seconds to get a little sleep. And then feed the baby. Hey, Belnar! Thanks so much for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders. You are coming by right as we're getting things started, and things are bad. But I'm glad to have you here and all the raiding and all that, thanks. For those who don't know, Belnar, absolutely fantastic content creator, also playing RimWorld and all that good stuff. So if you're looking for that, you can find it over there. So thank you so much for that. Basically what we've got right now is we had what was effectively a colony wipe. We got kind of stacking events against us last night, right at the end of stream. And this is a creepy joiner who could betray or do anything at anything. Thinking of watching The Matrix for your first time? It's good. That's one from way back. So we don't even know what this person's saying anymore. But we did have a Mech Resurrection Serum, and one of our bodies was on the ship, so we managed to save one of our people. But very genuinely, we lost like 16 colonists or whatever. Does it show how many? Yeah, no, it only stacks up to 5 times. But, yeah, so we're just trying to make it right now. We did use our Mech Resurrection Serum that we happen to have. I forgot you had psychite addiction. We'll just have to endure that. Basically, everything is going to be awful for a while. The good news is because you were dead, you didn't actually get the mood penalties from everybody dying. Nope, don't go to sleep. Keep feeding the babies. You're the responsible-ish adult. We're gonna lose all of her food soon. So I'm just trying to get what we can out of Sherry before she has her next break. Oh, did I... There we go. Creepy joiner. There we go. Oh, right, and Sherry crashed the ship so the engines are blown. 2 of them. I believe we could still launch with that. But yeah, so we're trying to get to a situation where we can attempt to recover. It's gonna be really dodgy. Oh, we have a lot of psychite on board. That is not gonna help with our addiction. So for right now, we are gonna change our drug policy. Use that to manage your addiction. New meta just dropped. Dropping dead to avoid negative moodlets. Yep. Okay. You need to be fed again. I'm wondering if you can creepy, like, just heal addiction. You probably can't, but it could get rid of the scar. Alright. The big problem we're going to run into is our freezer's broken. It got smashed through. And Sherry's doing what she can, but, like, literally cannot keep up. Try and see? I'm sorry, I've already lost context of try and see on what. Right now, Sherry is going to be doing everything to just try and... Oh, I mean, yeah, we'll try and unnatural heal them the moment the resurrection serum runs off. But yeah, no, there's no reason not to. Alright, feed the baby real fast. Yeah, we'll have to wait, because it's on cooldown. So, I need you to feed this person. Yeah, like, literally Sherry's just gonna be running back and forth just feeding people. Until we get some breakaway from it. Yeah, and you're both unrestricted because it doesn't matter right now. Because on top of that, our creepy joiner has a bad back and is 77 years old, which in RimWorld, and is blind. So in RimWorld terms, this is a character who's basically already dead. Don't worry about the grave. Don't eat my meals, animals. I don't actually have the ability to do anything about that right now. And we do have the ship is slowly powering down. Yep, that's all the meals rotting away at the same time. Alright, you're almost back up. How much longer until the baby food goes? 9 days. Okay, that's at least something. Yep, so all our meals are rotting away. You'll eat your own packaged meal. Okay, before you rest, see if there's anything we can trade with them. Alright, so let's get all of the psychite out of here. It's not a matter of wanting the Psychite, I just want to get rid of the Psychite as fast as we can. And the reason I want to get rid of the Psychite is we do have a person with addiction I'm probably not going to be able to keep under control. And it'll knock down our wealth a little bit. If I do this and I grab the junk packs. Cool. So we do that. I don't really care about this, but that's something I can grab that costs a bunch of money. And then we could put it in the thing, and now it won't have value against the colony. Sell the jelly too. I need food. We can eat the jelly. Because remember, no one's planting anything, no one's doing anything. They're all going to probably have mood breaks soon. So food I won't get rid of. I'm unwilling to do that. Because the wealth is this. Like, the little bit of food isn't really meaningfully adding to it. It's the ship itself is all the wealth. So I can't reasonably resolve my wealth. Alright, so I need... Oh my god, please. It's just... the endless feeding all the children, all that. No, feed the baby. Alright, so you're about to get help. Cool, the baby got food poisoning. That's gonna be great for everybody involved. Okay, so you're back up. So as soon as we're done with all this, start getting people back to work. Alright, before you get farther, it's probably just going to cure that scar, but if we can get rid of the addiction, that'd be solid. I think it's probably, like, 99% sure it's just going to cure the scar, but that's still something. It cured the addiction. Addiction is gone. It also gave you a flesh tentacle and cured the scar. So apparently we could just cure addictions with that. I didn't think it would work. Oh, did your ideology change? Oh, weird. Her ideology changed when she was resurrected. Okay, so you can construct stuff. You're not my growing person. Wait, that's a thing? It's the first time I've seen it. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't realize you're right on the fence of becoming a toddler. That's going to make her life so much easier, because at least then I don't have to deal with that. Alright, so you became a child. So schedule. I'm going to keep you recreation full. Yeah, because you can only do this stuff. Alright, so before you do anything else, I need you to grab a weapon. Did you drop your weapon by the door? No. Well, we're taking what we got, and that's going to be a sniper rifle. And that, before I forget, you need a sniper rifle. You don't have melee skill, do you? We're just gonna try and handle everything with range. Okay, I need you to please refill that chem fuel burner, because we're slowly hemorrhaging power. Okay, so looking at our stuff, we got one person set to construction, one person set to growing. I just need them to work on it. Make sure they expand the home zone. Just make this whole thing home zone for right now. Okay. So our food is fast, you know, like really quickly going down. We lost all of our growers. We do have a construction person. And all that. It is interesting that you're plant cutting. Food binge. That's not going to help. Alright, so power is slowly building back up. The good news is we got our engines online. As long as we don't get raided before time's up, we can recover. There's, like, no meaningful... I mean, there's water down there, but I don't want to mess with that. If we have to, we have to. Yeah, you can't hunt yet. We're also going to want to go over here and say... Dumping stockpile. Regular stockpile. Set you to low priority. Low priority. The first thing we want to do is try and get our ship put back together. Okay, so the freezer is now enclosed. That's good news. And we're starting to put all the stuff back together in here. It's a minor break risk on you. So I am curious. Planetary habitat. You got real luck with your first quest on your latest grab ship. The reward is a volumetric power slate. Yeah, I got one back here. Alright, we wouldn't happen to have... Well, I actually have 41 floor panels. When did I get those? Okay. Once you get the ship repaired, that gives me the potential of making our ritual room. By the way, the plasteel walls look really nice. Oh yeah, no, that was, I made the comment the other day when I noticed you can make the ship walls out of plasteel and how strong they would be. Is like, oh, those would be a lot of fun. Wildlife. Okay, we don't have any flamingos. Oh, actually, flamingos are no longer our venerated animal. What ideology did we get? So we got this one. What do you even have? We have clothing requirements. Oh, you hate modern weapons? Alright. So we definitely need to figure out a way to ditch our ideology. Because with Sherry being our last survivor and not being our ideology, we got forced on this one. I don't know... Yeah, so this one isn't a fluid ideology, so I no longer have the ability to control my ideology. We're at the mercy of whatever ideologies I find. Which sounds terrible. That means genuinely it might be worth me taking a terrible pawn if I have to, if they have a good ideology, to then force that ideology onto my pawns, and then if I want to get rid of that pawn, we deal with it. Okay, so we are learning a bunch. What do you want for your learning, by the way? Work watching, floor drawing. That's perfectly fine. Or just using bonking sticks. How close are you to aging up, by the way? Okay, you're close as well. So that's good news. The good news is we'll have 2 toddlers running around soon. That'll be much better than babies, because at least the toddlers are self-sufficient. Okay, so the ship is looking like it's gradually getting cleaned up. We're still not getting the corpses off, but I do have everyone set here to work on hauling and... Yeah, let's go ahead and have them split up between like hauling and cleaning as their lower priorities. Sherry's trying to get stuff planted. It is not happening nearly as fast enough as it needs to. We'll end up needing to hunt stuff just to keep ourselves afloat. Gargantuan edifice. As much as I want a new colonist, there's no way we're building anything of substance. Like, right now, I'm trying to get the ship back online. There's no music? You should hear music. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Time between songs. There. Yeah. You're resurrected? Yes. Like, off stream, I was like, wait, we got a mech resurrection serum right by the end of stream yesterday before everything went sideways. Because I had made the comment, we had tried to save the person who got brained, and they died to plague because they already had their consciousness so badly penalized, and then immediately afterwards I got a mech resurrection serum. I was like, well, that doesn't do me any good. And then promptly forgot it was in there because no one else had died. And then you happened to, when you died on the last tile, you were right here at the door. You had tried to crawl in the ship and didn't quite make it. And I was like, oh yeah, we had a mech resurrection serum. So, you know, I went and I resurrected you. Now, the downside is, it did make our ideology the creepy joiners ideology, so now we want to live in space. Which we could honestly probably do if we get everything fixed up on the ship. Like, weirdly enough, that might actually be what we want to move towards. Let's generate the world and see, because I would need a place where we can actually live in space, though. Uranium, jade, compact machinery, uranium, jade, compact machinery, silver. So the problem will be, sometimes you can have them where they have trees that'll let you breathe and live there. Do you have to live on an asteroid? You can't just, like, hover? No, you have to be at a destination. That's the reasons why your ship just can't be attacked out in the open or whatever, is ultimately you are doing something. I will say they are teaching this kid strong, which is getting that learning up really fast, which will help a lot. Yeah, you can't be, like, around nothing. You gotta go to something. And these trade platforms, I believe if I go to the trade platform, that'll be trouble. But yeah, so once we secure food, it might be worth us becoming a far more space-oriented run. Do kids have the original ideology? That is a good question. I have to wait till they're older to see. Right now they're too young, they don't have an ideology yet. That would be a weird one. To have the kid grow up, you know, just have their parents' ideology because game mechanics, not even stuff that makes sense. And Illy spit on their 7 stream streak. Thanks for the last 7 stream. You ain't gotten anywhere near that level. You restarted your colony today because you weren't happy with how it was going. Yup. Starvation on Sherry. You can fix that problem if you really want to. You just wake up. No, you can't. There's no food. Start harvesting berries real fast. Okay, so for right now, you're going to help hunt. Wildlife. Let's go bring a couple donkeys in. Because that's more important right now than you crafting some shirts. Yeah, they're all getting mad about rotting corpses. So the good news is we're finally actually getting cleanup done in the ship. All of that's going to be necessary is just doing the cleanup, getting the corpses out of here, all that kind of stuff. Right now I can let these two doors get closed again. Quickly haul those in. I made more of this home. Let's fix that real fast. Okay, because once we get our food stabilized, we can expand the ship more. Starvation again on you. Oh good, you're already butchering. That's what I was hoping, is that we would get strange signal. We'll accept that. Cool. You will be allowed to research that in the meantime. Oh, that's a lot of dangerous animals. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to make them manually hunt stuff nearby because half the map is gonna hunt them. I need you to refuel that real quick. Try and keep our ship online. How is our power, by the way? We got 250 in excess. We turned off our heater and our machining tables and all that. What do we turn on that's drawing so much power? Oh, right, you. So we can go ahead and toggle... No, we'll leave that on. Are any of the animals even a threat? Oh, yeah. Yeah, all of these animals, if they catch any of our people by themselves, they could easily win the fight. Because, yeah, we got guns that can knock them down, but just like in real life, you get a grizzly bear and you don't manage to put it down before it gets into range where it's trying to attack you, you're probably not going to get an arc shot. For right now, turn off the power on this. That way you don't sit there spending the time crafting. Alright, let's grab our people, because we're going to run out of food again. And plus, some of the animals we attack children that otherwise wouldn't attack stuff, so... That is not encouraging. No, leave the kid alone. Come on, man. It's fine. Manhunter pack of boom rats. How many? 6. Okay. Get on the ship real fast. I'm actually going to go here and say zone. Clear area 1. This is not area 1 anymore. Get on the ship real quick. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're going to die because you're slowed from that Timberwolf booking it past and hitting the leg. You try and hold the door for a minute. How do we all die? It was like a triple whammy events. Aw, we're gonna get wrecked by boom rats. Step out of the fire, please. The good news is it does seem like... Are you gonna fire? Please kill it. Boom, boom. Okay, get you on the ship real fast. Try and save that. Oh, you're just... we just have to accept that gun's gone. Alright. Yeah, the problem is we keep getting caught out where we're out here, and we can't get to the ship before the enemies get to us. That's twice we've been caught with that. Okay, you can't be focused on that. Start treating people. Let the fire burn. And you're going to have to self-tend. Alright. Yeah, surrounded by bugs, psychic suppressor dropped, and then 2 big shambler hordes hit while the colony is divided. Disease infection on our creepy joiner.
Take a sip.
Cool.
What's the worst that could happen?
You don't get to take a break, I'm sorry. Not assigned to cooking. Well, you are now. Because as a reminder, that creepy joiner may not stay. They can still betray us and leave. They're still in that window. Because if you're starving, you won't recover from that infection and you're gonna die. What's the music playlist mod called? That is an excellent question that has an answer that I do not know off the top of my head. You may get to break, but not take a break. Yep. Alright, butcher it, and then feed this person immediately. Berserk, because you're malnourished. So you're gonna beat up a small child. You broke their leg, and now I can't treat them. Because you're berserk. No, it's not P music. Is it Fluffy's Player or Rim Tunes? I might be able to look up. I actually don't know off the top of my head. Music Manager. Yeah, I think it's like KV Music Manager or something. So everyone's starving. You're slowly dying of infection. You're slowly bleeding out, and no one can treat you because my only adult is currently berserked. So hopefully Sherry gets up any second now, so I can pop with the unnatural healing at the last second. Well, that is a real bummer. Oh good, you're gonna get yourself killed too. You're actually gonna win that fight with a Timberwolf mauling you? Okay, so you did win the fight, but you are now bleeding out. So if we're lucky, Illy here will recover fast enough to eat something. Because I don't think you're getting up because of that malnutrition. The worst thing is I've got some food. Just bad time break. And this is always a risk because of the sheer wealth. Now, granted, I expected what happened is they'd have a raid and I just wouldn't be able to do anything about it. To be fair, these injuries that caused this were the boom rats. Alright, so now it's just a matter if this person can get up in time to save them. Which is not looking good. Or if Ultimax, cool, that's an infection. Or if Ultimax happens to age up like right now, that could also be a way that this run could continue for a little bit longer. They wouldn't be able to fly the ship because it requires the intellect skill, and you don't get that as a toddler. That's fair. I kind of figured we were gonna die. My expectation we were gonna die to rate, but to be clear, we really kind of died with the boom rats because I was separated. Forced weather. Get in here. You might be able to save people. Can you medical? Nope, can't save anyone. Nope. You can't save anyone. What do you even got going for you, small child? Bio? You are incapable of anything. You're literally a 3-year-old. Well, there's no point in you trying to do anything, because you're dead. Yeah, to be clear, this person can't plant, they can't butcher, they can't cook, they can't anything. Medical emergency on you, can't do anything about it. Literally can't do anything about any of this. There goes the ship's power. Can you feed the baby? You can feed the baby. And your age up is 5, or was it 7? I think it's 7. Yep. Primary ideology has changed to another shipboard ideology. Can you operate the ship? No. Only an adult can operate the ship. So yeah. That's basically run over. Yeah, no, you can't feed the adults, you have to have doctoring. Yeah, so basically the only way this run would recover is if we just happen to have an adult given to us kind of thing. Realistically, the very next raid is going to finish the job off because we're at 135,000 in wealth on this ship, which I now can no longer move. And our power is out. So rather than just wait for the run to end, I do think we're going to, we're probably going to go ahead and throw here. Because otherwise we could literally wait here and then, like, go 30 days or whatever, have some attack happen, manage to barely escape it. And that'd be the whole thing. Because, yeah, what's going to happen here is once that last 121 food gets eaten, that's, this is now some random guy wandered, decided to raise a baby. A random toddler wandered in. Can you self-destruct it? No. Yep, tried to make a last ditch to save. See, all they have to do is stand on top of one another to put a trench coat and fly a ship. Yeah. Visitors. Because, like, say I was like, alright, well, we're going to kidnap one of these ones. Say I was even going to try and do something like that. I can't even do that because I can't warden with a 3-year-old. The only way this works is if someone just happens to join us randomly. So give me your 3 package meals. Alright, let's not drag this out. Yep, so we're gonna call this run done. Because like I said, it's literally just a waiting game. Actually, can I break that wall in time? There might be a way to recover this. I need to recover, and they need to be able to handle the ancient danger. Because we could potentially rescue someone and get them to instantly join. Oh, Gypsy, you're too slow, friend. No, don't go for me. Go for the adults. Here, I'm dropping my gun. Go for other people. It's an unarmed child. You shouldn't go after me. That didn't work. Well, that's fine. Because what I could have done is if we got lucky and I popped these, there was a small chance we'd get someone, and if I rescued them, they might join. That would potentially have given us a way to recover. But needless to say, that's done. Alright, well, we're not going to wait for that. That's going to take forever. Okay, colony's dead. Yeah, but were they repositioned and then how long it took Gypsy to run away? Okay. Could the child have ever been rescued? So what can happen is, like I said, what could have happened is if we just got like a random event where it's like such and such is running from a crisis and it happened to be an adult. That was basically the only way we'd recover the colony. Because as a toddler, all you can do is childcare, haul, and clean. And then like flip on and off switches. You can't craft, you can't cook, you can't butcher, you can't hunt. Well, I mean, you can shoot the stuff, but you can't do anything with it. Being rescued from people in the pods? Yes, so what I could do is a child can rescue someone, like pick them up and run them back to the hospital bed. I can't bandage them. But if they were just downed because of the sickness from being in the stasis, they can join, and they would probably survive recovering from that without starving. But that's a very RNG thing. It was not a reliable thing. Alright, so with that, we're gonna go ahead and say that the colony is dead, as one could imagine. So let's go ahead and get another run started. I am trying to think. It's a shame that it was a child that joined. It was almost an R grade save. Yeah, now if it had been adult, then they might have been able to save Illy. I don't think we would have been in time to save the other one, but they're a creepy joiner who could have betrayed us anyways. And would just kept things moving forward. We are going to begin a new colony. What I'm struggling right now is what I'm going to consider a colony. For those over on YouTube, what I'll end up doing is I'm going to go ahead and end the stream on the YouTube side for just a minute. I know there's only one of you over there at the moment, because needless to say, this will be a good end of the Lava Tribe for that one, and I'll make a new playlist for whatever the new one is. So bear with me over there on the YouTube side for a minute. Okay, so what is a creepy joiner? It's an anomaly thing. They are someone who joined your